What we have just witnessed from Mikel Arteta's Arsenal is nothing less than perfection. Unreal performance from Arsenal. I have not seen a more complete performance this season from Arsenal. I am an Arsenal fan. I watch every game, and that game was amazing. That was amazing to watch. I think the way Mikel Arteta set up that team was perfect. I think the attackers were perfect. I think that this time, I think Kai Havertz really proved me wrong, because before we continue with this video, I'd just like to mention that only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed to my channel. If you could please click the subscribe button. It's free, it costs nothing, and you can always unsubscribe. I am also trying to hit 5,000 subscribers as quickly as humanly possible, so any support towards that would mean the world to me. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video. In my previous video, I stated that I really didn't want him up front, and I understand it's Sheffield United. The way he operated in this attack was phenomenal, like absolutely phenomenal. And watching all the players come together in this attack of 4 or 5 players, it was perfect. They all did their job. They all did everything right. I think Mikel has a lot to be happy about. I think even Arsene Wenger will probably be looking at this game and thinking, wow, what a performance from Arsenal. And I think a lot of people are realising this is quite a statement. I mean, this was more than just an absolute thrashing. This was a record-breaking game, and Arsenal just broke a very big record. And that's the thing with this, like, they're breaking records, they're scoring unreal amounts of goals, they're doing all this thing that is consistent. This has been, 5 games on the bounce in the league where we have absolutely thrashed people, and that's what's exciting about it. The main thing for this game was the fact that Mikel set up in a very specific way. Now, at the start, Chris Wilder went with a 4-back, which I thought was a massive mistake. I think you've got to play 5-back against Arsenal. I mean, we saw all game how Saka was just getting down the wing, dropping the shoulder, bang, he's through, instantly through, goal. It happened so much in that game that even watching it after it happening for the 5th time, you felt quite bad for them, because they just couldn't defend. They literally couldn't stop Arsenal, and the reason being is that Mikel just hit the overload button with the pace, the cutbacks, Kiwior with the overlaps, coming inside, pushing forward, getting balls across, utilising the fullbacks. I mean, there was a period of the game where Arsenal had 2 defenders at the back. That says it all. That's how confident he was in the ability to turn over Sheffield tonight, and he did it in some fashion. I mean, let's be real, this is nothing short of a statement. This is a real statement to City and to Liverpool that Arsenal really are in this title race, and the attack that they're forming is just ripping apart defenders, and it's so exciting to watch as a fan. Very exciting in the title race aspect, obviously, because now it's getting very intense. But I think that Liverpool and City really have something to worry about here, considering Arsenal have scored this amount of goals in such a short period of time. I mean, the amount of goals we've scored in the last 2 months is the amount some teams have scored all season, and that's just showing Mikel Arteta has built the most perfect attack. And tonight we saw it absolutely flourish against Sheffield. Now, I know that Sheffield is not the best of teams, bottom of the league, but it's the way the team operate, the passing, the movement, everything was so perfect. The balance of players and height and everything. I just think that it was so essential for us to get this right tonight. But in the way that we got it right, it was amazing. Everything worked out. Every play that he wanted worked. Every single way that he wanted the wingers to attack, just in behind. Kai Havertz dropping off into midfield, playing balls through, getting balls back across from Saka and Martinelli. It was absolutely phenomenal to watch, and I think the main factor of this game was the midfield control. Jorginho, Kai Havertz dropping into midfield, and Odegaard, the distribution to the wings was amazing. Saka done amazing, don't get me wrong, getting around the player every single time. The main core of it was from that midfield play, the way Mikel set it up, the dominance to box Sheffield in, and then utilise the skill and ability, the quickness, the one-touch football was amazing. Just to go bang, there's a win, there's a record. This is a statement to all of the clubs in the title race.